Assalamualaikum students. Today we start a new lecture with the properties of fraction. If two fractions are equal and they cross multiply, this property is called principle for equality of fraction. If two fractions are multiplied, numerator multiplied by numerator, denominator multiplied by denominator, is called rule for product of fraction. If a fraction multiplies numerator and denominator with the same number not equal to 0, is called golden rule of fraction. If two fractions divide, fraction in denominator reverse the rule for quotient of fraction. Next is example. We have to satisfy the clear property with respect to addition or multiplication. Addition and multiplication are binary operations. In set 1 and -1, two elements, we apply the binary operation with the same number and different numbers. Same 1 plus 1, answer is 2, and the first answer not belong to the set, therefore clear property not hold with respect to addition. For multiplication, 1 into 1, 1 multiplied by -1 is equal to -1. By all possibilities, we get the same result belongs to the set. Therefore, clear property hold with respect to multiplication, or it is closed with respect to multiplication. Next, question number 1, also like the last example. We have to satisfy the clear property with respect to addition and multiplication. In first part, it contains only one element, 0. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, belongs to A. It means clear property hold with respect to addition. 0 multiplied by 0 is also equal to 0. It means clear property hold with respect to addition and multiplication. In next part, we have one element 1. We repeat these elements. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, not belongs to A. 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1, belongs to A. It means clear property hold with respect to multiplication, not with respect to addition. Part 3rd and 4 like example, same like example. In next question, properties of inequalities. In first part, -3 is less than -2 implies 0 less than 1. We convert -3 less than -2 to 0 less than 1. How it possible? If we -3 less than -2, if we add 3 to both sides, -3 plus 3 is 0 and -2 plus 3 is 1. We use additive property. We mention the name of the property. In part 2nd, minus 5 less than minus 4, it becomes 20 greater than 16. We multiply minus 4 to both sides. So in last session we study about the property. If we multiply inequality with negative number, its sign change. Less side become greater. If we multiply inequality with the negative number. Fourth property, fourth part, a less than 0 become minus a greater than 0. Multiply both sides by minus 1. So this is called multiplicative property. A greater than b becomes 1 over a less than 1 over b. We multiply both sides by 1 over ab. It gives the same result. In question number 4, we use fraction properties. A over c plus b over c. A over c can be written as 1 over c and a over 1. We convert a single fraction into two fractions. This is called product rule of fraction. Then 1 over c common from these two fractions. This is called distributive property. Denominator of a plus b is 1. Again we multiply these two fractions. It becomes a plus b over c. You mention the property name along with the steps. Next, a over b plus c over d is equal to ab ad plus bc over bd. First of all, we arrange their denominator in same position, like multiply fraction with denominator b with d, multiply and divide by d, and this property is called golden rule of fraction. Next fraction, c over d, we multiply it by b over b, and this is called golden rule of fraction. Next we join these two fractions. This is called product rule of fraction. Both denominator is same. We common it 1 over bd and then again join by product rule of fraction. Same properties applied on question number 5. 7 over 12 minus 5 over 18. Both denominator of different. Their LCM becomes 36. We arrange it by multiply 7 over 12 by 3 by 3 and 5 over 18 by 2 by 2, and this is called golden rule of fraction. We multiply these fractions becomes with the same denominator and then common we 1 over 36. Same steps like second part of question number 4, and same names of the properties with the same steps. Question number 6, also the properties of fraction. In first part, 4 plus 16x over 4, we arrange this fraction into two fractions, 1 over 4 and 4 plus 16x over 1, and then we common 4 from the bracket and 4 and 1 over 4 cancel each other, multiplicative inverse of each other. Simplified form is 1 plus 4x. Question number second part is 1 a over b plus c over d, and the same denominator with sign minus. We multiply numerator and denominator by bd. It's called golden rule. And then distributive property, and some values cut each other, and this is the simplest form is AD plus CB and AD minus CB. Fourth part 1 over A plus 1 over B, 1 minus 1 over A, 1 over B. We multiply these fractions to make the same denominator. 1 over A multiplied by B over B, 1 over B multiplied by A over A, and in denominator 1 multiplied by AB over AB. And the second fraction with same denominator, then we multiply these fractions. Now it contains the same denominator, we common it, 1 over AB, 1 over BB. This is called distributive property, and cut the same values and we get the answer. I think this is the last question, and repeat it exercise as a homework. Do these questions, and if you have any problem, contact with me.